Welcome to Coffee Break Live, where we like to hang out, drink coffee, and just get to know each other and have fun. I want to give you a few updates. I am so excited that I finished the second draft of my new beach read. And I now want to preface something. Even though my Saving Nevada has a picture of a horse on it, it's still beach read. It doesn't matter if you like horses, really. It's more like has an element of an adult version of Charlotte's Web, where it has this barn life, but it's really the core reason or the core message is about persevering against all odds. It's about not giving up on your dreams. It's about persevering when things get tough, especially as a woman facing your childhood traumas or insecurities so that you can move forward to achieve your dreams. It's also an emotional read that is guaranteed to touch your heartstrings on so many different levels that I cried every single time that I reread this story and even talk about it in great detail. It's just one of those stories that touched my heart as an author. So I wanted to preface that to say that even though it has a horse on it, it's still beach read. My next book happens to take place at the beach. So not only is it a beach read, it's the beach life. And I hope that you will love it as much as I do. I can't wait. I have one more draft to go. It's pretty fast. I usually read through it. I even let Word read it for me out loud at a faster speed so that I can catch any kind of so that I can catch punctuation issues, because if it trips over something or blends two sentences together, that means I probably forgot a period or I might have forgotten a comma. Sometimes it'll say the wrong word because my eye has read this story so many times that it won't catch something that is similar, or maybe I left the S off of a word. It's amazing how much having Word read it out loud to me helps me. I catch repetitive words as well. That is what my third draft is like. After my third draft, will then send it to my editor so she can perform her magic on it. And it might even go through a couple stages of edits that way, as well as proofread at the end to just make sure that's polished and that everything is correct and I didn't leave out, let's say, a period. It's just one more layer of depth to make sure that it's is in best quality that I can deliver it to you. Anyway, I'm really excited about that. I hope you enjoy that. By the way, I'm getting ready to send out an email. I'm getting ready to send out my newsletter so that if you are not on my email list and you want to be, if you want to go to lauriehayesauthor.com, the email form is this little hand. I'm sorry. If you want to join my email list, if you want to join my newsletter, you can go to lauriehayesauthor.com and there's this little envelope at the top of my website. If you click on that, it'll bring you to the form where you can fill out and be on my email. It should be coming out soon, so please make sure to do that today if you can, because I am hopefully going to get that out in the next couple of days. And I also want to thank you. I was talking about Saving Nevada. For those of you who read it, I want to say thank you, because Saving Nevada hit the bestseller list on Amazon for an entire month. It was number one in several categories, and Amazon gave it that little orange sticker of number one hot new release. And that just meant so much to me, because this is a story that's so close and true to my heart that I couldn't wait to get this story out so that you can read it and to get it in your hands. So thank you for all of those people who have read it. And if you haven't, it's on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, in any place that you can order books. If your bookstore doesn't carry it, you can often ask them to order it and they should be able to do that. Those are my updates. I have decided that I've been spending so much time on the business side of my writing that I haven't actually been spending as much time on my writing as I would like. It was also maybe a procrastination method, because sometimes when it gets down to the nitty gritty of it, I found that I was trying to avoid it by busying myself with other things. So anyway, I finished that second draft. I'm so beyond excited. It's so colorful, so salty, and romantic as well. And I can't wait to get it into your hands. That's really all the updates that I have for you. If there's any subjects that you would like to know more about or for me to talk about, please let me know. And I would love to share some of that process with you. But basically, it comes down to putting my butt in the chair every single day for 4 or 5 hours so that I can make progress on my work. It's amazing how much the editing process, how slow that process is. I might sit here for 4 or 5 hours and I might only get 4 or 5 pages done. That is amazing to me because you would think the editing process would be faster, but it's not. Actually, the first draft, when I'm just getting the story down, I might be able to write 1,500 or 2,000 words a day, and that process is much faster. But the second draft, I move things around. I try to reword sentences so that it is more colorful, it draws the reader in more, and it establishes setting. I can't always write setting and description and dialogue real well. The first draft, I just have to kind of get that story down. So my second draft always takes like 3 times longer than it does for me just to write the first draft. The third draft goes really fast. It's probably the fastest draft I have because I'm speed reading it before I send it to my editor. Now, the edits that she gives me, those can take a while because sometimes they're not just fix this word or fix that word. It's more like, you've got a big problem here, and that means I've got to go way back and fix the problem to move forward. And sometimes it's not an easy fix. Sometimes I I was in the middle of writing this and I realized that my scenario that I had created as my B plot didn't work for fundamental reasons, and I had to go back and rethink the whole thing and rewrite it. That's a hard rewrite. That took me a little while to do. No wonder why I was procrastinating. But anyway, it's all finished. It all fits together like a puzzle. And anyway, I'm excited about it. And I will keep you posted on how that's going and where I am in the process and a possible publishing date once I know of one. And again, if you have any questions or are there any topics you want me to talk about from a writer's standpoint, please let me know. Until next time.